In the late 13th century, Scotland was a land of turmoil. King Alexander III's death in 1286 left the throne without a clear heir, plunging the country into political chaos. The English king, Edward I, known as Longshanks, seized the opportunity to assert his dominance, claiming feudal overlordship over Scotland. What followed was a period of brutal occupation, heavy taxation, and the erosion of Scottish sovereignty. Amid this darkness, a man named William Wallace rose from obscurity to become a symbol of defiance and the leader of a rebellion that would echo through history. Born around 1270, Wallace was likely the son of a minor noble, though much of his early life remains shrouded in mystery. Educated and skilled in combat, he lived during a time when the dream of Scottish independence seemed all but lost. Yet, Wallace's courage and determination would ignite a movement that challenged the might of the English crown.
Wallace's journey as a revolutionary began in 1297, when he killed an English sheriff in Lanark, sparking open rebellion against English rule. The incident was a response to years of oppression, and it marked Wallace as an outlaw and a leader. Rallying like-minded Scots, he gathered a small but determined force, striking at English garrisons and reclaiming key territories. His tactics were unconventional, relying on surprise attacks and guerrilla warfare to outmaneuver the better-equipped English forces. By the summer of 1297, Wallace's army had grown into a formidable force. He joined forces with Andrew Morey, another rebel leader, and together they prepared to face the English in open battle. Their defiance set the stage for one of Scotland's most significant victories, the Battle of Stirling Bridge.
On September 11, 1297, Wallace and Morey's forces confronted the English army at Stirling Bridge. Despite being vastly outnumbered, the Scots used the terrain to their advantage. As the English crossed the narrow bridge, Wallace's men launched a devastating assault, trapping and slaughtering the enemy. The victory was both tactical and symbolic, proving that the Scots could stand against the might of England. The triumph at Stirling Bridge made Wallace a national hero and earned him the title of Guardian of Scotland. However, it also drew the full wrath of Edward I, who vowed to crush the rebellion. Wallace's journey would grow even more perilous as the conflict escalated.
In 1298, Wallace faced Edward's forces at the Battle of Falkirk. This time, the Scots were overwhelmed by the English army's superior numbers and weaponry, including devastating longbowmen. Despite the loss, Wallace's commitment to Scotland's freedom never wavered. After Falkirk, he resigned as Guardian of Scotland, but continued to fight as a symbol of resistance. His travels to Europe, seeking alliances and support for the Scottish cause, demonstrated his unwavering dedication to the dream of independence. Wallace's guerrilla campaigns kept the English on edge, but his growing notoriety made him a hunted man. Betrayed in 1305, he was captured near Glasgow and taken to London, where he faced a trial for treason. Wallace's defiance in captivity was as unyielding as it had been on the battlefield. When accused of betraying the king, he famously declared, "I could not be a traitor, for I owe him no allegiance." His words encapsulated his lifelong fight for Scottish sovereignty.
On August 23, 1305, Wallace was executed in one of the most brutal ways imaginable. Dragged through the streets of London, he was hanged, drawn, and quartered, his body parts displayed as a warning to others who might challenge English rule. Yet, instead of extinguishing the flames of rebellion, Wallace's death ignited them further. His sacrifice inspired future leaders, including Robert the Bruce, who would eventually secure Scotland's independence at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314.
William Wallace's story has transcended centuries, becoming a symbol of courage, resistance, and the unyielding desire for freedom. While his life is often romanticized, the essence of his struggle remains rooted in historical truth. Monuments, like the towering Wallace Monument near Stirling, stand as tributes to his memory, and his name is synonymous with Scotland's fight for self-determination. The enduring legacy of William Wallace lies in his ability to inspire generations to stand against oppression. His story is a testament to the power of the human spirit and the belief that even the most unlikely individuals can change the course of history. Through his bravery and sacrifice, Wallace has become a timeless hero, not just for Scotland, but for all who value liberty.
More than 700 years after his death, William Wallace's story continues to resonate. His life reminds us that the fight for freedom often comes at great personal cost, but it also shows that such struggles can leave an enduring legacy. Wallace's unwavering defiance in the face of overwhelming odds serves as a beacon of hope for those who dare to dream of a better world. In the annals of history, his name stands tall, a symbol of resilience, courage, and the eternal quest for independence.